these out real quick. Well, y'all, we in playoff now. Playoff edition of the fifth quarter. Yeah, take these cards. Put these cards back. Playoff edition of the fifth quarter. Final season was just wrapped up. Final game was played between the Browns and Steelers. And all the other games that was left didn't matter. All the main games that needed to be played was played. It was a fun season. Another season wrapped up. Now we're in the playoffs. And we're gonna see who bring home. We're gonna see who bringing home this season. The last season champion, he couldn't play no more. That was Carnage. Carnage won the Super Bowl last year, so we will have a new Super Bowl winner this season. But that new user that picked up that team, he's right in the playoffs with them. So we know, who knows? Maybe Broncos will bring it home again. We'll see. Murray. Quiet for a second. Go put that back over there in the corner.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna see, man. Interesting matchups going down this first round. Let's do a quick. Are they even gonna show me the Can I look at the regular schedule? Let me see. Yeah. So week 17, the final matchup. The final week we had. Mari, come on, go over there. Wait, give me a second. Wait a minute. Quiet, a little quiet, okay? So the final games that was played was the important games. The Steelers versus Browns, that game was just played, and we gave up crazy yards on the ground. That was the difference in the game. We gave up big run plays. You know what I mean? We was containing it. We was containing the run, but we gave up too many big runs. You know what I'm saying? But that was the ball game. You know what I'm saying? We had 2 bad turnovers too, but nevertheless, with all that being said, man, we still had a chance for onside kick in the end. So we played till we couldn't do nothing else. You know what I mean? And you know, we left it all out there. We just didn't stop the run. But we just gotta get better, you know. So we gotta get better at stopping that run. You know what I mean? Obviously he figured something out over there with the run game, but you know, whether it's a glitch or whatever the case may be, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Anything can be counted. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta figure it out. And we didn't figure it out that game. I mean, we made some big stops on some key runs, but he got too many big runs, and that was it. You know what I mean? That was it. But we battled. We looking to retool, add to the team, moving next season, and we'll be back with a vengeance. Then we had Trey Dog against the Falcons. Trey Dog needed to win that game. He took care of business. He won a close one, but he got it done. He punched his ticket in with this win. Panthers and 49ers. Dre quit, but technically, Dre wasn't even supposed to play this game. He was supposed to get the forced win in week 16. He didn't get the forced win. He got a fair sim, and he ended up losing the fair sim. So, you know, this game shouldn't even mattered or been played because the 49ers was in regardless. But by the chance I caught wind of what was going on, they already had played. You know what I'm saying? And you know. But this shouldn't even happen. You know what I'm saying? Carolina got the number 1 seed because I gave Pearl a forced loss. Because, you know, let's just be honest, man. Number one seed means something. Last Madden, even in the NFL, last season NFL, the number 1 and number 2 the number 1 and number 2 seeds got the bye. Now it's only one team get a bye. So I mean, you know, not for nothing. If I get a chance for number 1 seed and I get a bye, I would like to have that bye. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody else slug it out that first round. Somebody could lose one of their best players that I might have to play next round. Let them put it on the line. You know, so we had to fix this as best as we could to make sure that Dre got the first round bye, which he did. But they both in the playoffs, so congratulations to 49ers and Panthers. Dre had a heck of a season. Number 1 seed, you know, can't take nothing away from him. Now he got to play like a number 1 seed in the playoffs, you know. But we're going to see. But 49ers, man, I got to give Crockpot his props. He took over this team this season, and he made it all the way in the playoffs. So now, with that being said, you know, next season, I'm looking for him to be even stronger because now he's going to have an off season under his belt, a real off season. He had a season that he was able to build guys up. So I'm looking for him to come back even stronger next year. But right now, he's in the playoffs to make something happen. Next, we had Cardinals and Eagles. Corlals punched his ticket. He needed to win this game too, just to stop all the controversy. What could have happened? Because that division was close. But Cardinals got the dub. Here. Cardinals got the win. Cardinals got the win. Much needed win at that. So hold on, I'm right here. So the Cardinals are in. Then we got TNT Parkin took care of Patriots. This game didn't matter. They played first. You know what I mean? But I ended up losing anyway. So even if I would have won, TNT Parkin was in anyway. Steelers would have been eliminated. But TNT Parkin took care of business. He didn't want to wait for nothing. He punched his ticket. He got the win over the Patriots. That's a good win. TNT Parkin. Listen, man, what I gotta say about him is that he was in my league last Madden, and he used to lose a lot. He used to lose more than he won. But he started getting better towards the end of that Madden, and this is first time back with me this Madden, and his game got better. His game got better, and it's showing. It shows. You understand what I'm saying? It shows. I don't care about the team he took over. You know, we all know you could give certain players any team. Don't mean they're going to do nothing with it. So I got to give TNT his props. He came in with this team, and he did work with them. He got a big win in the final week of the season. Took care of E-Ball definitely tried to get the win for the Senators. You know what I mean? But this is a good win for TNT, man. I got to give him his props. Him and 49ers. They took over this team in the first season, and they making noise with them. So respect to them guys. Next, we had Jersey Floyd win against Rams. This game didn't matter, but you know, for building purposes, and Rams put up 30+ points. I'm happy to see that, man. As I told you, you're on your way, but just cut down the turnovers. You're gonna be all right. You put up 30, you gave up 40, but you got to crawl before you walk. Don't look at the fact that you gave up 40. Look at the fact that you scored 30. You know, you got to take it one thing at a time. Whether it's you lock in on offense and get better on defense, or locking on defense, get better on offense. You don't do everything at one time, but your game is definitely getting better, game by game. Good season too, man. You hung in there. You played basically every game, as far as I know. You never quit. You never conceded. That's much respect in my book, bro. Jersey Floyd, he took over this team late in the season. I mean, he only played about maybe 4 games himself, you know, with this team. But I'm looking forward to him to bounce back next season and have a much better season with an off season under his belt. This is a great game right here. Washington and Seattle. This game could have went to overtime, just like I said. The difference in this game was the third world threw a crucial turnover, because it was pretty much back and forth, you know, and that turnover was pretty much the difference. One thing about third world, you know, some people live and die with what they do, and that's what third world did. And I respect it, because, you know, I respect it, even though he definitely could have changed it up on as far as the defense. I'm speaking defense. He lived and died with the man-to-man defense, and Money Mascot made the adjustment after a while. And, you know, one thing about football is that football is chess, not checkers. And, you know, you can stick to your guns and see if your opponent going to figure it out. Or if you see your opponent make an adjustment, then sometimes you got to make an adjustment as well. Anybody that watched this game could see early part of the game, Money Mascot was struggling. The second half of the game, Money Mascot started putting it together. He switched up. He started calling different routes, and Seattle didn't make the adjustment. You know what I'm saying? He lived and died with it, and I get it. He put the onus on Money Mascot to be able to make the adjustments and figure it out. You know, I totally get that. He didn't bail him out. He said, look, you know what I'm doing. This is what I'm going to do, and it's on you to figure it out. Money Mascot figured it out. So now Money Mascot flipped it. He said, yo, you know what I'm about. This is what I'm doing. Now I'm putting it on you to figure out. That's what's dope about football, because, you know, it come down to crucial things like that. And then therefore Seattle never made the adjustment. He stuck with it. I guess my guess is he was hoping Money Mascot made a mistake. He didn't make a mistake, and Money got the big win. He punched his ticket. And that was pretty much the same thing with me and the Steelers in our game. I pretty much know he was going to run man-to-man and that cover one 95% of the game. He threw a couple of zones in there here and there, but, you know, anybody that watched this game could definitely see in the fourth quarter, basically, my offense stepped up and hit another level, and he stuck with it. You know what I mean? He said, well, this is what I'm doing, and I ended up figuring it out. So we didn't even lose this game because our offense. We lost this game because we gave up too many big plays. You know, I would say the defense, but overall, I can't really knock the defense. Like, you know, he didn't pass for nothing, even though he didn't really try to pass. Yeah, he ran the ball down our throat, but we played the run. We played the run pretty good. We just gave up big runs. You know what I'm saying? That was the key. We gave up big runs, man. So, you know, like I said, football is chess, not checkers, man. Sometimes when one opponent, you know, show you something, it's on you to not counter that. And that's pretty much what happened with this game as well. But good season for Third World, man. Third World, I respect his handle, man. He's a baller. He came up short. But this is a good game right here between them two. I was able to check out most of it, you know, and it was a good game. Then the final game was surprising. The surprise of the whole week was Naruto crushing the Packers. I didn't see this coming. I took the Bears to win, though, but I didn't think he would win like this. DK made it to the Super Bowl with this team, so I know he got talent over there, and DK is a good player. So I don't know what happened. I didn't get a chance to see this game, but when I seen the final score, you know, it was like a head scratcher. Like, wow, this really happened. So Bears took care of business. Bears punched his ticket. That's a great win for the Bears. He's in. And that was it, y'all. That was the recap of the final week of the season, in case anybody missed that. But now, wildcard playoffs, this is what we got going on now. First up, we got the number 2 seed Playmaker going against number 7 seed Spaz. Now, this is what you call a mirror match. I know probably all of y'all remember Mortal Kombat. And remember, they used to have different title matches, and they used to have a mirror match in Mortal Kombat. This is a mirror match right here. Both of these guys pretty much play identical. They both run heavy. They both rarely pass. They both play man-to-man defense majority of the game. Whether cover one, 2-man under, whatever the case may be, they both got pretty much the same similar style. Playmaker pass a little more than Spaz, but nevertheless, don't look for neither one of them to have, dare I say, well, 10 attempts, you can forget about it. If either one of them have 7 attempts, I'll be surprised. So there's going to be a run-heavy game. This comes down to who can stop the run. Who can stop the run? That'll be the winner of this game. It won't really be no turnovers unless somebody's fumbling, because ain't going to be no passes really thrown. So, I will say this. I think playmaker defense is more stout than Spaz defense. So therefore, I got playmaker winning this game. I don't think a lot of points gonna be scored. So I'm gonna go in this game. I'll go. I'll go 21. I'll go 21-14 Chargers. 21-14 Chargers over the Steelers. And but we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Listen, Spaz know how to run the heck out of that ball. You know what I mean? So, but I believe playmaker defense. The way I see it is, if you run, we gonna find out though. Because if you run the ball all the time, I'm guessing you should know how to stop it pretty much. But it would be funny to see one of these guys get ran all over, and they're the ones that run the ball all the time. So this is a mirror match right here, but I'm going with Chargers in this one, 21-14. But to be perfectly honest with you, if the Steelers was to win this game, it wouldn't really surprise me, But I'm going with the number 2 seed. He's been having a solid season. He's been deadly. So I'm going to take the Chargers to move on in this one. Next in the NFC, we got the number 2 seed Cardinals going against the number 7 seed Trey Dog. These two got a rivalry that's, man, I don't know who's up in the head-to-head matchup. Off the top of my head, I'm going to say Trey Dog. But I think the last few times they've been playing, man, I think Colt's been sneaking out the wins. But, I don't know. Trey Dog he's been shaky lately, even though even though he had to play to get in, believe it or not, he's been the more consistent team. He had a couple of forced losses this season that made his record turn out like that as well. So, but I don't know. Trey Dog normally he's been winning them head-to-head matchups more than losing, as far as I know. But I'm going to go with the Cards in this one. I think Cards pull this one out. But if Trey Dog win, I won't be surprised. I think it's going to be close no matter who wins. Cards is the home team. Weather's not going to be an issue. But I think the Cardinals will come in and win this one. But I think this one will be close as well. I'm going to go AZ in this one. I'm going to go AZ 24, Saints 17. Next, we got Ravens, number 3 seed against the number 6 seed Denver Broncos. That's BAP against TNT. I'm gonna go Ravens. I'm gonna go Ravens in this one, but TNT is somebody that runs the ball as well, and he plays pretty solid defense also. If he let Lamar go crazy, then he's gonna get blown out. But if he can contain Lamar, he's definitely gonna have a chance to he gotta play good run defense as well, because Bat will run that ball also. But I'm gonna go with the Ravens. But if this game be close and if going into the fourth quarter, I'm not gonna be surprised at all. So yeah, I'm going Ravens in this one, but I'm pretty interested. But the one thing I also say, Ravens play pretty good defense, so Broncos gonna have to score some points. He's not gonna win this game in a low scoring match. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to put up at least 21 or more to win this game. Not with no 17 and stuff like that. So I'm going with Ravens in this one, and I'll go Ravens. I'll go B more 31, Broncos 17, 31-17, Ravens over the Broncos. Next, we got number 3 seed Washington, Money Mascot, going against number 6 seed Crockpot, 49ers. Crockpot, like I said, took over this team, made it to the playoffs, and now he's here. Got a shot to go on to the divisional round. This gonna be an interesting game right here. I gotta go with Washington off the strength that the personnel he has over there is gonna give this 49er defense personnel problems, And yeah, I'm gonna go Washington, man. But if Crockpot can come up with a scheme, to slow the Washington team down, if he hanging around the fourth quarter, he's gonna have a great chance to steal us away. But I think Washington, this team gonna be a little too much for 49ers, man. Especially because this is first time taking over this team right now. So give me Washington this week. 33 to 20. Then we got Jags, number 4 seed, going against Bengals, number 5 seed. That's K-Lou. Yeah, K-Lou going against Murph. I'm gonna take Murph in this one. I kind of feel like this is a bad matchup for the Jags, but who knows? K-Lou might come in here with a whole new game plan. So, that's the beauty of the playoffs. You never know how somebody's gonna come out. But I'm gonna see. I tell you one thing. I want to see how Bengals. Well, I don't know if they. Well, Bengals coming to this week on a 3-game losing streak. That morale is not high on that team. I ain't talking about him as a person. I'm talking about as a team that's on this game. So I'm interested to see, if drop passes and things like that happens to this Bengals team early in the game, and if so, can the Jags capitalize off of it? Man, sometimes when you get an opportunity, you gotta take advantage of it. So if Jazz could get a break, he gotta take advantage of that break. Prime example, my game I just played against Steelers, I had a wide open touchdown to Odell, and for some reason, Carson Wentz threw it towards the sideline, and that's the difference in plays like that in the game. So instead of us getting a touchdown, we ended up not getting anything on that drive. If we did, we got 3. But that was a touchdown. He had them beat. Nobody was there. And for whatever reason, Wentz threw the ball towards the sideline. So what I'm saying, I said to say this. When you get a chance, when you get an opportunity, you got to cash in. You know what I mean? So, Jags, if you get an opportunity against this Bengal team, you got to cash in. Because it could be one play that should have been. And if you didn't cash in, you can look back on that and be like, man, things would have been different. So, I'm taking Bengals in this one though. I'm gonna go Bengals 33, Jags 17. 33-17 Bengals over the Jags. The final game of the week, we got number 5 seed Cowboys P. Earl going against number 4 seed Navitar. Listen, I got to see how Navitar can come out, man. Playoffs is a whole different game than regular season. See, when you lose the regular season, you can say, yo, next week, we'll be back next week. When you lose in playoffs, you got to wait till next season. I know palms get sweaty, pause, in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I know palms get sweaty. I know people start overthinking. I know, people start going to the bathroom, taking them nervous number 2s before the game start. I already know all of that happen. I've seen that happen a lot. You know what I mean? So playoffs is a whole different beast. There is no tomorrow. Just as great as a season you had, it can be over in the first round. And this is why I say number 1 seeds is very important, because you get a chance to get a bye. You get a chance to kick back and see what upsets go down, and so on and so on, injuries and things like that. So this is a whole different animal right here. Playoff time. Pearl is, he's been here. He made it to the Super Bowl last season. So this is another walk in the park for him. The Bears, how will he come out? Will he panic if he go down 7-0, 14-0? Will he get off his game plan when he start playing out of character? Because I'm gonna tell you this now, even if Pearl go down 14-0, he's not gonna panic. He's still gonna do what he do, get in his bag and make it happen. Bears been playing good all season. Like I said before, he's been in top 5 in offense and defense. So he's been playing great ball, but playoff time come now. Playoffs is here. It's a whole different ball game. I'm going with Cowboys in this one, but I'm real interested to see if the Bears can keep this close throughout the game and put itself in a position to steal this game. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to pick this game to be a blowout. I'm going to pick the Bears to hang out, but I'm going to pick the Cowboys to win. So I'm going to go Cowboys in this one. I'm going to go Cowboys 33, and I'm going to go Bears 26. 33-26, Cowboys over the Bears. And wild card is here, y'all. Let's knock it out. Let's crown a champ. Let's get on to the next season. Y'all know how we do. I'll be back for so I'm trying to get some live guests on here too for the playoffs, man. So, you know, we're trying to get that popping. So I want to hear what other people got to say about these playoffs and things like that. So we're trying to get some live guests on here in the fifth quarter to elaborate on what's going on. If not this round, definitely by the next round, divisional round. So stay tuned for that. You know, good season, everybody. Y'all definitely keeping us going, moving on. We're moving on to season 5. I was saying season 5 before, but this is season 4. So we going to season 5. We still riding strong, man. Y'all out here, y'all repping with me, y'all riding with me, y'all making the league, you know what I mean, stand on his own, hold his own stance, and we gonna keep moving and grooving. You know, we ain't gonna slow down. We gonna keep riding out, you know. And you know, I must say, I was always talking to y'all about the PS5 version and this and that. You know, like I said, man, it don't even matter no more. If a bunch of y'all was to get PS5 for the next 2 weeks, we're not going to convert. We're going to stay on this PS4. Number one, I'm not crazy about the PS5 version off the strength that it got some cleaning up to do. But I do like it. I like where they're going with it, but it's not ready, in my opinion, just yet. You know, it's not ready yet, but I definitely like where they're going with it. Graphics and all that is dope, you know already. The gameplay is slower, which is not a bad thing, of course, but overall they gotta fix the defense on there. The zones and stuff don't play good on there. They gotta tighten it up, but I'm not gonna bash them. You know, it's the first Madden on a whole new brand new system. So my guess is when the new one drop, it'll be better. Not saying that's gonna be perfect, because no Madden has been perfect. We over had things to complain about, but I'm not crazy about how the defense plays at all on there. So we're gonna ride this out on the 4 until the new one drop in August, or you know what I mean. So yeah, man. I'm glad that y'all continue to still be active. I'm glad y'all continue to play y'all games. You know, we run into our little controversy here and there, but for the most part, man, you know, we try to fix things as best as we can and move right along. You know, and that's what it's about. You know, I'm not about the problem, so to say. I'm about how to fix the problem. You know, so when something come up, it's like, all right, cool. Now, how do we go about it? No need to keep going in about what happened. How can we fix it moving forward? And that's just how I move. So I'm looking forward to the next season. I got some decisions to make over here with my team, along with everybody else. But I'm here for the playoffs. You know, we didn't make it, but you know what? No sour taste in our mouth. You know, we didn't play good enough. You know what I'm saying? We didn't play good enough. You know, and you know, guess what? In order to be certain places, you got to bring it, and we didn't bring it enough. So now, you know, we waiting for regular season, but you know, when regular season get here, we gonna be ready, and we're gonna be locked and loaded. But good luck to everybody that's in the offs, and I'll be back for the divisional round with some live guests, and I'll see y'all next time I advance. I'm Ghost.